Glass of cannabis. It's been a glorious year. I want someone in here to stand to their feet and tell me their best way to smoke. Who will it be? You want what's your name, girl?
Not him. It don't really matter when we all agree. What's your best way to smoke? Cause I'm rolling.
What's up with y'all out there? This the Best Way to Smoke podcast, and you smoking with Big J
and Circle Jr. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, and tell a friend, and leave a comment or two. We'll get back with you.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Check in with us. So look, we you know, this is a 420 kind of show. We talk about all kind of shit though, but one of our main kind of topics we like to dig into is, you know, what's going on in the cannabis industry and all that kind of shit like that. So, you know, just recently, you know, I had the COVID. I had COVID-19. And you know, in my little battle with COVID, I'm a heavy weed smoker. So, you know, I smoke a lot of weed. So a research came out that's saying that it's actually certain compounds in the weed that can help prevent COVID and help you deal with it, you know, deal with the infection of COVID-19. And they're actually like cannabinoid acids. It's like 2 cannabinoid acids in the marijuana that, you know, that can help. It basically, from in layman's terms, that shit basically coats your cells, you know, the cells that COVID can attack. It basically coats your cells and protects them to keep the COVID from, you know, from getting in there. And I did notice, like, usually I don't get sick a lot though, but when I get sick, I don't like to smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like to smoke. You know what I'm saying? But when I had COVID, was dealing with COVID, I was blowing like a motherfucker. And it actually helped me, like, because my symptoms was, I had mild symptoms. It wasn't nothing that like really had me fucked up. I just had the quarantine. I had like the body aches. You know, I had a little dry cough. And I had a little headache in the first couple days though, but once it went away, I was pretty much cool, and I was, you know, able to function and all that kind of stuff though. But I noticed that, like, when I would smoke, I would actually feel a little better. You know what I mean? It you know, it kind of helped me and stuff like that. And it's a trip that with all these benefits, like we done talked about a lot of times, all these benefits of cannabis, of weed, of that motherfucking green shit that can help people in so many ways. It should already be like legalized on a federal level because it's something that's beneficial. And I know a lot of the times they say it costs too much money to really dig into the research of it. But I'm glad these scientists in different institutions took the time to really find out that cannabis, this shit can fucking help you, you know, with dealing with COVID. And if you think about it, for, you know, I know of people that smoke weed that had it, and I know people that didn't smoke weed that had it. And, you know, it just depends on your immune system basically though. And I'm what it kind of made me think is like, damn, so I know a nigga was, I smoke a lot. So maybe the fact that I smoked a lot prior to catching it, maybe it helped me not be so symptomatic, like fucked up. You know, who I don't know, but based off the research that's out there now, it kind of makes me feel that way. So if you smoke weed, it's gonna help you. I seen a little video with Gilly the Kid from $1 Million Worth of Game, right? And he was talking, it was on Instagram, and he was talking about all the people around him that caught COVID, like Wallow caught COVID, you know what I'm saying? And Wallow don't smoke weed though, but Gilly is a heavy weed smoker and shit though. He puffing on the weed like, shit, man, this right here kept me from getting it. He like, this nigga Wallow had it 2 times, you know, Whoop-de-Whoop had it, and you know what I'm saying? And like that though. So it basically, I just feel like it all depends on your makeup and stuff like that and how you get out. But I would advise people, you know, with this COVID shit out here, this shit is real as a motherfucker. And depending on how you take care of yourself and your body, that's going to determine the way that it affects you and the way it fucks you up. And even if it don't fuck you up, still be cautious enough to care about the people that you around and the people that you gonna be around. The way I feel about it is like, shit, even if you get the sniffles, a cough, you pretty much know your body though, but you should still just go get tested just to be, just to show some kind of care for the people that you around, because you never know how somebody else would take it and be fucked up. You know what I mean? That shit crazy, man. COVID and cannabis.
And like going like on both of those topics too, you know what I'm saying, as far as the COVID, like how you say, you know what I'm saying, you just came across it, you know what I'm saying, and it's like pretty much, you know what I'm saying, I'm finna talk about like the vaccine aspect of it. Right. That was your vaccine of it, you know what I'm saying, the blunt, you know what I'm saying, like how Gilly say, you know what I'm saying, this kept me from getting this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I take it as if like, you know what I'm saying, he may be a person that may not be with the vaccines or whatever it may be. I'm not like 100 on that. But I do know, you know what I'm saying, you just shared your opinion of it, you know what I'm saying, and you're not with the vaccine.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And listening to you right now, you know what I'm saying, it's like this is after, you know what I'm saying, like the trial that went, you know what I'm saying? You didn't have the vid, you know what I'm saying, you done came back, you know what I'm saying? This is a non-vaccinated person. You look good to me, you talking good to me, you know what I'm saying? It's like everything is copacetic. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that to say it's like not saying that the vaccines are bad, not saying that they are good. And I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't get it or you should get it. You know what I'm saying? But what I am telling you is like the way the media put it out there, it's like they putting a 10 on it, as we would say. You know what I'm saying? You put extras on it. When it's just like something that's common as your little sniffles, you know what I'm saying, as you say. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But they done put so much on it, you know what I'm saying? You see a person or sneeze or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's putting you in a certain uncomfortable situation or uncomfortable like era. You know what I'm saying? When it's like when it's not that at all. You know what I'm saying? Like how you say, if you take care of yourself, you know what I'm saying? You take care of yourself and then you already being mindful in that activity about others around you. Now, you being a person and me as well, you know what I'm saying? Not like I ain't, you know what I'm saying, went those routes or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with the vaccine or whatever it may be. And there are people that I do know that have had the vaccine and still have contracted that virus. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to sit here and say one was worse than the other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's people that's near and dear to me, vaccinated, non-vaccinated, and both contracted the virus. You know what I'm saying? Nobody looked at worse than the other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, like I'm saying that to say, like, if you do come down with it, you know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't put too much mental anguish on it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you mentally caught the COVID, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion only, you fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like your mentalness is gonna like overflow the actual virus. You know what I'm saying? And the virus is gonna have your mentality, your mental, you know what I'm saying, in its corner, like knock him out. You know what I'm saying? Versus you being on the up and up, like, all right, I still need to, like, you know what I'm saying, take in these nourishments. I still need to do this and still do that. You know what I'm saying? To give, you know what I'm saying, the fight. You know what I'm saying? Get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You bid. You know what I'm saying? So it's not made up how the media put it out there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and for you to come up with so many different variants, this, that, and the other, it's like, if you think about it, it's not worked up to what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you're vaccinated, you know what I'm saying, you still have to take the measures that a non-vaccinated person may have to take. In my opinion.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So you know what I'm saying? It's like, what's the song? It's all in my head. You know what I'm saying? It's all in your head. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You come across this, you know what I'm saying? Any type of virus, you know what I'm saying? Not just a COVID, you know what I'm saying, strain. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is out there, the sniffle, cough, however it may be, you know what I'm saying? You take your precaution, you as a person, you know what I'm saying? You will get through it.
Because now,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, because now with the what's that? The Omarion, not the Omicron. They saying with the Omicron, they saying with the Omicron, that's gonna be here forever, like the flu. You know what I'm saying? Now that's something that's gonna be here, just like like the
How do
flu
you
is,
know these things though?
because they putting they put that shit out there, so they know like this shit finna stay. You know what I mean?
No,
Then
no,
and
but look, I want to.
okay,
No, go ahead, go
no,
ahead.
no, you got it. Go ahead, go ahead. Shoot, nigga,
No,
shoot,
no, I
nigga.
just no, no, I just wanted to ask too though, because it's marijuana and COVID. You know what I'm saying? As you say, you know what I'm saying? The marijuana does so much good actually. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? Not just with the COVID that they trying to come out, you know what I'm saying, with the information about, but prior things, cataracts and all kind of little stuff, you know what I'm saying, that have
sure.
been good for. You know what I'm
Depression,
saying?
yeah.
I just asked myself, be like, I don't know it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure I do the research, I find out like where and when did marijuana actually become illegal to this extent to where, you know what I'm saying, you getting shackled up and this, that, and the other when it's a plant that's being grown and it really hasn't done any bad. You know what
You
I'm
know,
saying? Like
yeah.
how, where, and when this shit went wrong.
Because
And
when
don't
you
tell me the movie Blow.
no, but look, because when you go no, when you go back in history though, like just from some information that I have, it was our Latino brothers, our Mexican brothers and sisters and stuff that was like bringing the stuff in. They was like known for having it back in the days. So it was something with the with the American laws and stuff, the way they kind of just changed it to make it that way, because it was something that was highly available to somebody that's not them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was their way of
And,
just trying to regulate that shit though. That shit, yeah,
and
that
it's
shit
like to
crazy.
me, like if that's the version of it like that, to me, that's almost like putting that in the same category as a Cuban cigar. You know what I'm saying? Certain places you can go and you can buy your Cuban cigar, but you can't bring this across this border legally.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But that doesn't make this Cuban cigar illegal. You
Right,
can't
right.
transport this shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if you try to make it a problem just because this group of people may have had it, and then you come in here with it, you know what I'm saying? It's like how and where is it like illegal? You know what I'm saying? If later on down the road, you know what I'm saying, you like, all right, this does this, this does that, you know what I'm saying? And we're on the road to making this legal, federally, non-federally, worldwide.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
look,
where,
yeah.
like what made it illegal? Just because
Like,
I'm bringing it here?
yep. Now, yeah, now look, now fast forward and look at the outlook on the shit now, right? So now it's legal in certain states to a certain extent on a state
Mm-hmm.
level, state level all the way down to a county level type shit. You know what I mean? So it's still allowing for big business, corporations that got the money to actually get into the industry. It's actually allowing them to still capitalize and make money off the shit right now while it's not fully legal. Because just think about it. A person, with in the big business industry, you got a way to funnel that, take that money that you're making off the weed or whatever and funnel it into something else and do something else, even if you're doing it on an illegal kind of front though, right? But then if you take it all the way to the legal front, like how some of these people is getting paid off it now with the opportunity to do that, it's like the reason it is how it is now, like I said, fast forward, it's because they're making a profit off of it. They getting some kind of money off of it from the states, from the taxing. That shit's supposed to go up if it haven't went up yet. It can go up to almost 15%. And that raises the taxes for people coming in trying to buy recreational weed. You know what I mean? So it's all business now, though. First, they was just regulating it because a lot of the senators, a lot of the Congress people did not want it to be legal. But if you really get to the benefit of it, some people realize that there is a benefit, and then some people just realize that they can make a profit and a large profit off of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the shit is trending right now. And I believe personally, that's a big reason why it's not legalized on the federal level just yet. And we sitting around still fucking waiting on that to happen. And it's a whole bunch of trickle downs and affecting people and stuff like that. The way it affects people, on not being able to get into it and not having the proper tools or whatever you need to get into the shit. This shit is crazy. It's crazy. Like one of our big cousins say, nigga, it's bigger than Nino Brown. You know what I'm saying? On the
real talk though. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? And like on that note, it's like pretty much you might as well say, like, if you ain't got like a couple millions of bucks, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna be legalized in this shit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like these people, like, and it's opinion of mine again. You know what I'm saying? It's like the people that's controlling it, you know what I'm saying, at one point of time, you know what I'm saying, you may have this shit, but now you see the benefits of it money wise, you know what I'm saying? Forget the health wise of it, but you're seeing the benefits of it money wise. Oh, now, I have the money, you know what I'm saying, to get this, get that, you know what I'm saying, and all types of things. You know what I'm saying? And that's like not even cool because you don't even know nothing. You probably don't know nothing about marijuana, anything. You probably don't know how to roll a joint. You know what I'm saying? Let alone just pack a bowl. You know what I'm saying? But you trying to spearhead and like be, you know what I'm saying, at the top of this mountain of something you know nothing of. And all these people that have the direct knowledge, you know what I'm saying, if they want to be recreational and have the direct knowledge, you know what I'm saying, if I want to be health, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you shutting the front and back door and even side windows on those people. You know what I'm saying? Just because they don't have the financial aid, you know what I'm saying, to like properly get something the way that you may view it. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even know shit about it, but the write a check. That's cold business.
Yeah, that's cold business, and that's just the way it go though, man. And you know, I was watching that is though, because it's like that's just the way it go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fucked
and
up.
We have to accept that. That's cold that we have to accept that, man.
Even you know, not to really jump too far off, even, you know, with Biden, you know, Biden and Kamala Harris was supposed to be in with the push to, you know, to legalize it on the federal level. And it's like the Democrats is fucking up, in my opinion. The Democrats is in there fucking up. So right now they just fucked up the right, like some kind of voter rights that was supposed to, that had an opportunity to pass in the bill. They fucked it up, or to where it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, the voter rights is to the level of, you know, black people, minorities, black, Mexican, you know, people living in the hood and shit like that though. But it's a trip though, man. I really wish Biden would have really did what he said he was gonna do. I think today made his year. You know, they a year in and ain't got shit. And we still ain't got the shit though. We still waiting on it. You know what I mean? But
they just want to get in office. That's it.
But it's a trip though. So like, even with, you know, with COVID, like the shit, to me, it seemed like with this round of COVID, it kind of touched a lot more. It touched me, shit. And it touched a lot more people that I know close. And, you know, some people passed away. You know, I know people that passed away from it. I know people that had it severe, like I had a severe case of it. And I also know people that, you know, got through it, you know, like me, maybe had a, you know, bad cold or flu-like symptoms, but they still got through it. So like in California and even in some other states right now, they got a mask mandate to where saying that jobs have to provide employees with N95 masks, you know, and, you know, in the jobs and stuff like that though. So I think because they say they provide more protection than the cloth and cotton ones and shit, like polyester ones and stuff like that. So, which makes more sense. And I ain't even gonna lie. With me having it, I took the test a few days ago and I came back negative. It do make you, because even though it didn't fuck me up that bad, it's still, I don't want that shit no more. You know what I mean? I don't want to get that shit again. You know, so
naturally, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So it makes you a little more cautious. If you wasn't already cautious, it makes you a little more cautious because even though you had it, you still can catch it again. You won't have it's supposedly not going to be bad symptoms, but you still can get it again and spread it. So even with you not having a lot of symptoms, you'll still be able to spread it to other people. So you definitely still got to be cautious. And that's where it kind of took my mind. Like, shit, man. And, nigga got to make sure a nigga keep this mask on, this N95, put this on when you around certain people and stuff like that, though. You outside, it's cool. And it's not even, you not trying to call somebody, because a lot of people get offended, like, oh, you think a nigga dirty? You think I'm dirty and nasty and what? It's not that. I'm trying to protect you too. It's not just about me. It's about us protecting each other and staying safe, because the shit really ain't no joke. And you got people that's vaccinated right now that's still dying. They not just getting sick. It's people that's vaccinated that's still passing away from the shit. But I would say, look, if you old enough, coat your cells with some of that good green. You know what I mean? And just like we was talking about it being hard for minorities, and like you said, you asked a good question, like, when did it become illegal? You know what I mean? Like, when did this shit become illegal? So it's like, really thinking about it, that's why a lot of these people that's trying to be righteous with the dispensaries and stuff like that, that's why you get a lot of people going back to how the shit was before, and going to underground sesh events and shit like that, going to different venues where you can still get your product off, or you can still go get a good product and a good quality product, because in a lot of them markets, everybody kind of know each other. So, what's getting put out there and shit like that. So I think that, and then it's like, okay, now they got task force and all this kind of shit to stop, people, quote unquote, selling it illegally or growing it illegally and stuff like that, though. They put a cold switchblade to a motherfucker back to make you have to just do what you got to do. You know what I mean? And until you can figure out how to get it to a different level. But it's a cold way to do it, and it's so many different dispensaries. Like when we first became legal out here, I used to fuck with a lot of little different dispensaries. You know what I mean? Nigga bounce around, get that first time patient deal. Majority of the motherfuckers, some of them was legal because they had the medical spots, and a nigga go in there and talk to the doctor. Hey, doc, well, what's wrong with you, man? Oh man, I'm just depressed. I can't sleep at night, man. And so you get the good medical card, so you can slide up in there and get your green and stuff like that, though. But as it got legalized on a state level and county level, you start seeing more and more recreational spots opening up. Now, boom, they popping up everywhere. So now it's saturated. And at one point, when it first hit like that, like the nigga on the street dealer, it was making it hard for a nigga, though. You know what I'm saying? It was making it hard when that happened. You know what I mean?
Give a first patient deal.
Oh, everything. So look, that shit made it so hard to where then niggas start doing that, though. Niggas start saying, oh, look, I got the first time patient deal, or nigga be like, no, I ain't got the first time patient, but if you spend with me 5 times, you get 2 extra grams and shit, though. So niggas start trying to come with their own deals, because you got to compete with the dispensary. But then if you on the street selling your shit, you need all that profit. You don't have the money that the dispensaries have. I mean, you probably do, though, but you're not on their level. So, you trying to dump your shit on the street and get it off. But the trip part about it now, to me, is like, now the way it's so saturated with the legal spots, and like even in some states, how they want to regulate the THC and just do different things, and even with the tax on it, now it's like it seemed like the street nigga is winning again. You know what I'm saying? And it's based on just the way things go. It's still a lot of people that's gonna hit the dispensaries, but it's more people might get it from the homie that got it, get it from the cousin that got it, or, brother that got it, whoever that got it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's rapidly, it's always changing. It's always changing. But I think now it's just on the flow to where it's just like, shit, it's a beautiful thing for the street dealers and for underground sessions and stuff like that, though. What you think about that?
I mean, it's like they push you that way. You know what I'm saying? When you try to go the right route, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's still the same shit if I go the right route. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I'm saying, I might be paying, you know what I'm saying, my due taxes or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? And so since I am trying to go that route, and even like throughout those times, you know what I'm saying, through the first patient deals, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, on the street this slows down or whatever it may be. And then it's starting to go back to the streets or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, if I was one of the ones getting caught up and getting slowed down up in the streets because of these medical spots, you know what I'm saying? And I got the knowledge, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of bread, you know what I'm saying, put to the side. Let me go to school, you know what I'm saying, get a little knowledge under my belt and let me get me a shop. So now I go and get me my shop. Oh, but you don't have this. You gonna book a nigga and find me and do some more shit again when I call myself trying to go legal. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even have to go through all this shit when I was just on the street. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a
it's like,
fact.
what is there to do? You know what I'm saying? You give me the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to go legit. Now I
Mm-hmm.
think I'm legit. You come up with, oh,
Something else.
part B, number 4, you know what I'm saying, to this. Like, what the fuck is you coming in with this at? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So you just pushing, it's like you pushing people back. You know what I'm saying? What do you expect? You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people, it's like really like how we be like how we preach about it, like even still now. You know what I'm saying? Still get the education that you need. You know what I'm saying? If that's your goal, you know what I'm saying, to be a legit legal marijuana personnel in whichever way you're trying to be, go on
Right.
and push for that and keep doing it.
For
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? But it's like if you give a person the opportunity to do that, but then you snatch that away, like a lot of people, like will is not like that strong. You know what I'm saying? To be like, all right, it's just another bump on the road and I'm gonna keep pushing forward. A lot of people will be like, man, fuck it. I can do better over here anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking these risks or whatever it is. Like, what do you expect this group of people to do? Because it's only directed to a certain group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You leave outside of that group, you know what I'm saying? You kind of like damn near cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they just pushed us back. That's it. We just going back. I ain't gonna say they pushed us back. We just going back to what we know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold up.
Yeah, that's cold business though, man.
Nigga still. Oh, hold on.
Smoking with the best way to smoke, fam.
Uh-huh. And you right about that. It makes a lot of people just go back to what they know, because you try to go away, to make to be legal. I mean, because you gotta be a dumb motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, to wanna be um you gotta be a dumb motherfucker to want to be illegal and just like kind of living in that lifestyle or in that aspect of life type shit though. In this day and age, if you have an opportunity to do shit the right way and it's something that you want to do, you know what I mean? Like shit, we both love smoking weed, everybody that smoke weed like to smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? So if that's something that you want to be in or be around and shit though, so I mean, do that, or you want to turn a profit or do something in that realm, you should be able to find a way to do that. And I just think legalizing it on the federal level is the thing. That's what's gonna open the door up because like we talked about before, that'll allow banks, people to be able to get loans and stuff like that. If your ass set up to where you have your credit together and shit like that, then that'll provide you the opportunity to be able to get loans and different things to jump into the industry and to, you know, to move how you want to move with the shit though. But it's just a lot of roadblocks, a lot of headaches, a lot of different things that's stopping that progression. And that's the thing, like we talking about, as far as that's pushing people to back to the streets, back to where, okay, but now it's not even really the streets though. It's the underground, the sessions, the different events that you can go to and get what you need and pull up and be happy as a motherfucker when you leave from that motherfucker. A lot of these dispensaries you'll pull up to, and you be like, oh nigga, they got some motherfucking some Gorilla Glue or whatever the kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? And then you get the shit might be dried up or something, though. You know what I'm saying? And then the nigga like
crumbling up to dust and
yeah,
shit.
or then you thinking it's gonna be fire, and then you get it, break it down, and you smoking on the shit like, damn, this shit. I ain't even call for nothing, no. Like
this shit tastes like a toothpick.
like what the fuck is this shit right here? You know what I'm saying? But you know, we pushing on the side. I try not to say hope, you know what I'm saying? Because when you say hope, you kind of putting putting doubt into what you want to happen and stuff, though. So, you know, I want it to go in a direction that's going to get beneficial for everybody to have an opportunity. I ain't hating on nobody else getting the opportunity, but please, man, give us a motherfucking opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Give us an opportunity to get up in this shit and make stuff happen and stuff, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like now to kind of combat what's going on, what we talking about as far as things going back to, you know, a lot of illegal dispensaries, a lot of shit back to the streets. Now pertaining to the dispensaries, they passed a bill in LA County to where, you know, if you have a dispensary, an illegal dispensary, they can, investigate you, right? And just say all the time they might investigate you for 30, 60 days to see what's going on. Wait, excuse me. Excuse me. They might investigate you for 30, 60 days to see what's going on. And then once they come book you, they can say they got the right, they can fine you up to $30,000 a day. So now just say if they want to just hit you with the 30,000, you know what I mean? And they've been watching you for 60 days or something. They got you. That's a lot of motherfucking money. And you know how it's gonna go. If you can't pay the money, they're gonna book you. Now you got to do the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a trip the way, you know, they use their scare tactics, because it's a scare tactic. And if you get booked with an illegal dispensary, it's gonna be something that you're gonna have to deal with and go through. And you got to believe that they're gonna want to book you for the most. Because you know why they gonna want to book you for the most? Because you're selling weed illegally. So they know you making the money. Dude. They know you making the money, and they've been watching you. So they're like, okay, they making the money, and they probably determining whether they're gonna fine you. I don't know if it go to a higher level, or I know they got like task force that's strictly for that, but I don't know if it go to a higher level and that higher level make the decision on whether on the amount that you'll get fined, or it's just the people that's booking you.
What they gonna use the money for?
Man, for them.
That's you know bullshit. Like,
for real.
That's crazy, man, because they gonna book us for that cheese right there. You know what I'm saying? And you just gonna take it to benefit a program to benefit you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's cold. That's cold business. It's like they trying to come in with a double-edged sword on us, man.
And then it make you think, look, like, think about this. So, you know how they busting a lot of farms and stuff like that, right? Grow houses and all that shit, right? So I wonder what they doing with the weed. You know what I mean? I know they might be. I know. I don't think they destroying.
I know.
You feel me?
No.
So they might be, you know, going to get it tested, and then they probably dumping it to legal dispensaries at who knows? You know, shit, we don't know. That's definitely something that's interesting. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I wonder what they do with the weed that they gaffle up.
I know the ones who do be smoking. I know they be having a little couple little of them things on the side.
That is definitely something to find out. So I'm gonna look into that shit though to see if I could dig up something and see about that, and maybe we can chop it up about, you know what I mean, and see what they do with that shit though. I know they don't just burn it up and shit though. You know what I mean?
They book it into evidence and it just stays in evidence.
Man, yeah, because think
they
about
got a lot of dope on me.
Yeah, because think about it though. Like, think about it. They might gotta keep it for that case or something. I don't know how they go, because you know what I mean, how they doing it. But that's I definitely know in some places, man, they be keeping that shit. Because if you think about it, man, you know, everybody wants some money, so you know they probably getting that shit and saying going to get it tested, make sure the shit is cool, and then they go and resell it to the dispensaries, the legal dispensaries and shit like that, like, you know what I mean, at a discounted price. You know what I mean? Had a little wholesale spot. Come pick the shit up. But
that's
look,
not right if that's the case.
Yeah, that shit is, it's a fucked up situation, man.
Hey, I'm just laughing because like my household don't give a fuck. They like, hold up, I'm gonna just do this shit real quick. No, but that shit, it's all love, though. That shit,
but I don't hear them though.
No, it's just I be seeing them and they be looking like they did trying to get on. Yeah, I see you up. Like
shit, nigga, yeah, I can't help but see your motherfucking ass. Like, nigga walking right past a nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I was trying to hold that shit in. I was trying to hold it in, but that shit had to come out.
I'm like, what you laughing at? Hey, thanks for tuning in and smoking with Big J.
And Serpo Jr. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and tell a friend.
Best
way to smoke.
Yep.
Turn everything into a cool party. You ain't put in on it, I'm so sorry. Won't be puffing unless it's your party. It's a Compton wave, I'm so gnarly. Smoke is loud as a new Harley. Back to the future like a young Marty. I keep them beats like a young Marty. 'Cause I'm rolling.